because he continues to lie to the world about what I said and who I was pointing the finger at.
Like, never even cashed a check still. Have $100 million that I never even cashed before. I have a tax attorney that takes care of everything, and everything is okay.
I'm not with you. Yeah, we're taking him to court.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So
Yeah, see you in the courtroom. Congrats, you're going to prison, Floyd.
In a shocking development, Floyd Mayweather is reportedly being searched for after ESPN analyst Stephen A. Smith revealed explosive financial records during a live show. The papers allegedly show Mayweather linked to a huge $42 million financial scandal, and reports claim federal authorities have issued a warrant for his arrest. Smith, who has often questioned Floyd's heavy spending, said this may be just the beginning. Fans and critics are stunned as the unbeaten champion's empire now seems to be falling. More updates are expected soon.
Floyd Mayweather has had for not paying someone money. Check this out.
Yeah. So we're gonna sue Floyd Mayweather.
I watched this video before right now. Take 30%.
Floyd Mayweather legal and financial issues have often been talked about publicly. At one point he shared that his lawyers told him to stay silent on certain matters and promised they would handle everything privately. Even with this advice, Floyd made it clear that his love for wealth and luxury had not changed. He openly said he still wants private jets, big houses, and the rich lifestyle he is used to. This shows that while his legal team deals with his problems, Floyd's focus remains on keeping his luxury life. His effort to keep financial matters private, along with his strong desire to protect his wealth, shows a man determined to hold onto his status and success. Even with rumors and legal pressure around him, Mayweather appears firm in chasing more money and luxury no matter the situation. This mindset shows his focus on personal gain, even during legal and financial stress, highlighting the complicated side of his career and fame.
Still got my private jets. I still have all my beautiful homes, still have all my properties everywhere, and still making millions every month.
So you didn't take this fight because you needed the money?
Actually, I didn't even want this. The fans demanded this fight. You know, at one particular time. Of course, with this fight, of course, I do want to make a ton of money.
Stephen A. Smith has always openly praised Floyd Mayweather, often talking about his boxing legacy. He highlights Floyd's ability to stay undefeated for most of his career, pointing to his discipline, strong defense, and technical skills. Smith sees him as a smart fighter who not only aimed to win, but also avoided losing. His style mixed intelligence with precision, making him a powerful force in the ring. For Smith, Floyd's success is not just about numbers but about how he controlled every part of a fight. His consistent praise shows how Mayweather set a high standard in boxing, respected by fans and experts, and in his view, Floyd's greatness is clear and remains a benchmark for future fighters.
Mayweather was undefeated for the last half of his career with one hand. He constantly broke his hand.
Yeah.
He would go into a ring knowing he had no shot at knocking somebody out because his hands were hurt too much, and literally walked in the ring and said, "I'm gonna embarrass you and humiliate you by showing the world you can't hit me."
After Floyd Mayweather moved to exhibition fights following retirement, the praise he once received started to drop. His return, especially the fight with Logan Paul, faced strong criticism. Stephen A. Smith spoke against it, saying the match had no real competition. Logan Paul, being a YouTuber and not a professional boxer, was never seen as a real challenge, making the fight look more about money than legacy. For Smith, this decision damaged Floyd's perfect image. He saw it as a money move instead of greatness, especially for someone who had ruled the sport for years. The main issue was the lack of intensity and importance compared to his earlier fights.
Boxers, if not the greatest boxer in history. He's absolutely sensational. But he retired years ago, and for me personally, I know these exhibition matches are entertaining. I like the one with Conor McGregor, not so much the one with Logan Paul. Looking at these exhibitions and all of that stuff, that little melee and stuff don't matter to me. As far as I'm concerned, it could have potentially been orchestrated. I don't know. But I do know not just anybody should be allowed to be in the ring with Floyd Money Mayweather.
Absolutely.
I just believe.
Stephen A. Smith did not stop at just the Logan Paul fight. He continued to question Mayweather's overall approach to exhibition bouts. While he understood the fight with Conor McGregor because of his combat sports background, he felt later exhibition matches had no real value for Smith. The problem was not fighting itself, but choosing opponents far below Floyd level for easy money. In his opinion, this hurt the strong reputation Mayweather built over time. He pointed out that Floyd, once known for taking real challenges, now seemed focused on making money. This shift changed how people see him from a top fighter to someone using his fame for profit, which according to Smith puts his legacy at risk.
Here's what I do know, which is where my disappointment comes from. When you are as great as Floyd Money Mayweather, everybody doesn't deserve to be in your space. I know you like to make money. You're never going to stop making money. Very, very few people on the planet know how to make money like you know how to make money. But some of this stuff has got to stop. You want to get Conor McGregor in the ring for an exhibition match? All right, that's fine. You know, Conor sold that. It was great marketing. He's not a boxer, but hey, he was a knockout artist in the UFC. I get it.
The major shift in Floyd Mayweather's career after retirement became clear when he was asked why he chose Logan Paul instead of a top boxer like Tyson Fury. His answer was simple: Logan had more followers. This showed that social media reach mattered more than skill or competition. This response raised concern, including from Stephen A. Smith, who felt Floyd's priorities had changed. Instead of testing himself or building legacy, he appeared more interested in big money and attention, choosing a YouTuber with little experience over a real fighter made many believe he moved away from true competition. This decision showed how fame and money started to take over his boxing goals.
Why fight Logan Paul?
Name another boxer besides myself that's more famous than Logan Paul.
Tyson Fury?
What? I want you to look up Tyson Fury, how many followers, and look up how many followers Logan Paul has.
Logan Paul, 56 million. Tyson Fury, 4 million.
So 50 compared to 4 something. I can fight a fighter right now, guarantee myself 35 million. Or me and Logan Paul can go out and entertain and have fun and make 100 million or more. So if you were me, you gotta look at 35 million for 12 rounds and 100 for 6 rounds. Big difference.
At one time, Floyd Mayweather was the highest paid athlete in the world across all sports, not just boxing. This was not only because of his success in the ring, but also his smart planning and business sense. His ability to earn through big fights, deals, and promotions gained him respect. However, as new reports about his finances come out, his strong image is being questioned. Mayweather, once known for discipline, now faces doubt about how he handles money, with claims that his financial position may not be as stable as before. The man who proudly showed his wealth is now under close watch, and people are asking if his luxury lifestyle is real or hiding deeper problems. These developments are making fans rethink his success and what it truly cost.
Floyd Mayweather, the highest paid athlete, not the highest paid boxer, the highest paid athlete in the world. I had the opportunity and pleasure to be around him for many years. I was his personal shopper. I was a personal friend of his family. One of my greatest memories of being just lucky enough to even be around that environment was watching him train. Watching Floyd Mayweather train is a masterclass in discipline. It is a masterclass in work ethic. It is a masterclass in this is how you execute and get stuff done. Every rep, he hits it hard. There's not one lazy rep. He does everything at such a high frequency, so elevated. I'm like, goodness gracious, watching this man train, it's like, that's how I want to train for life. I've been to the club with Floyd where we leave in the club 3-4 in the morning and he's still going to hit his 6 miles. He'll have all the cars follow him and he's running down the Las Vegas Strip, down back streets.
Logan Paul has openly said he plans to take Floyd Mayweather to court over unpaid money from their June 2021 exhibition fight. Paul claims he is still owed between $1 million and $3 million from pay-per-view earnings, which he says were not given by Mayweather team. In a 2022 interview with TMZ Sports, Paul confirmed he would take legal action, showing his frustration. Mayweather has denied this, saying Paul was fully paid. The dispute is about how the event money was shared, with Paul accusing Floyd of poor handling and not honoring the deal. While Mayweather says delays like this are common in boxing, Paul remains firm on seeking legal action. This case shows how complex and risky financial deals can be in big exhibition fights.
Or is that something that you can't disclose
No, he has not paid me in full. That is a fact.
No
short a few mil, yeah.
Wow. Still a few mil.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Have you been in contact with him?
Nah, we're taking this one to court.
No, are you being serious? Is this like a
Do I look serious, lady?
You do. I'm just making sure. I apologize.
Really?
I'm just...
Nah, I'm not Yeah, we're taking him to court.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So
Yeah, see you in the courtroom. Congrats, you're going to prison, Floyd.
Floyd Mayweather connection with legal issues has always been complicated, and his wealth has not protected him from trouble over the years. He has faced different legal problems, and even spent time in jail. Despite his success, he has spoken about feeling a lack of freedom, showing the personal cost of fame. His legal matters are not just isolated cases, but seem to reflect a pattern often linked to his money decisions and lifestyle. From disputes over unpaid money to issues tied to his luxury life. These problems have followed him and affected his image. While his ability to earn money is impressive, it has also brought challenges that cannot be ignored. These legal struggles reveal a side of his life many do not see: the pressure that comes with fame and wealth, showing that his journey has not been easy.
I had 3 children with a young lady. We wasn't seeing eye to eye, we wasn't seeing eye to eye. She was a little upset, had a little alcohol in her system. She was a little edgy, and I told her, basically I needed the keys to my truck. She was upset. She didn't want me to take the keys to the truck. So things got out of hand and blown out of, they blow things up bigger than what things are really made out to be. So things happen.
But nevertheless, you had to do 2 months, right?
Yeah, I did 2 months for a misdemeanor, yes.
So what is it like to have everything and then not have freedom?
That's what I come to find out. Freedom is very important. Freedom is very, very important. And I'm just, I'm happy to be free. I'm happy to be back, in my children's life.
Rapper 50 Cent also shared his side of the story about his time with Mayweather during a difficult period when Floyd was in jail. 50 Cent said he took over Mayweather Promotions and handled business matters while investing millions to keep it running. He claimed that after Floyd's release, he did not acknowledge his help or repay the money. This situation shows how Mayweather financial matters have also affected his relationships, creating tension and conflict. Floyd responded by saying he never asked 50 Cent to manage his business. This reply added to the idea that Floyd focuses more on his own interests than loyalty. By dismissing the help he received, he strengthened his image of putting personal gain first, even if it affects relationships.
Anybody who knows Floyd knows he doesn't want to be alone. So in that situation, I was concerned about him because I went to visit him more than anyone else that he would call a friend would actually visit him. And it's because I knew that he like this. He'll buy stuff for you to keep you around. His temperament, there's no balance. He can do anything and they still stay there because it's like
yes man.
Right, yeah.
Adding more controversy, former UFC fighter and analyst Chael Sonnen revealed a surprising detail about the Mayweather vs. McGregor fight. He claimed the event was not as successful as it looked, saying many seats were left empty and later filled with people to make it appear sold out. As someone who was present, he criticized the image created by the promotion team, pointing out that viewers did not see the empty spots. He shared that he was told it was a record-breaking event, but reality was different. He even mentioned seeing this himself when his mother attended despite being promoted as full. Many seats were empty. This led him to say that fake presentation exists in sports promotion, where hype matters more than truth. However, the fight still broke pay-per-view records, and promoters continue to call it a success, even if the live crowd did not match the claims.
You can trust the news. There's no such thing as fake. I'm working for ESPN. We're broadcasting the Mayweather-McGregor fight live. And to this day, they will tell you that's a record. That's the biggest fight ever. That thing was sold out. That place people were dressed up as empty seats. And I mean thousands of people.
No.
I bought my mother's ticket that day. That day, my mother decides that she wants to go to the fight. So I'm in there and I'm telling the world that this place is sold out because that's what's on the screen. It's not even close. Yeah. This isn't like, it's pretty much full. There's thousands of empty seats. That was the first time that in my own life I ever just, wow, fake news is real.
Wow.
And then Mayweather, they wanted a rematch. They were begging. They were doing more media trying to get a rematch than they did leading into the first match. And the guys that wrote the checks.
But why didn't it sell out? I mean, it's such 2 big draws. They promoted it so well.
All anybody was talking about.
Yeah, there's still a number.
Yeah.
I mean, no matter how big a draw is, there's still a number. If this guy got 100 million, this guy got 100 million, then you got to advertise it, promote it. You got to bring.
It's the guarantees that kill everything. If they were just getting percentages, then obviously everybody.
You're saying the seats were empty. I can understand it not making the money, but the seats being empty seems
peculiar.
Crazy.
Yeah, and there's nothing in the world where you have a pay-per-view hit that didn't have a live audience hit. Like if your live audience is your first focus group isn't sold out, you didn't do pay-per-view numbers.
Sure.
But boxing will still claim that to this day. They still to this day claim that that's number one. And if you want to be the biggest pay-per-view in boxing history, all you have to do is claim it.
That is all for today video. Stay connected until next.